question and a message to ponder. What is the solution? So, a very well crafted speech and in your own natural style delivered. And second thing I liked was you took protagonist John, who appears to be your friend, and seems to be a real story, and talk about his plans, what he's going to do in the outback, and then what he's going to do in Chennai, and then very clear descriptions. And of course, finally, you take the story to a conflict. So things are going according to the plan. The wife falling down, and then you create a clear conflict, expecting us to worry what's going to happen. So that was very powerful. And then she dies, and then of course you talk to him, and finally you leave it with a unfinished resolution. A story has a context setting, conflict, and a resolution. Your resolution is unfinished. That's okay. And the question is destiny, right? Nothing is in our hands. So what is the solution? Third thing is very confident delivery. Seeing you after quite some time. Stage presence absolutely great and very clear voice. So very smooth delivery from start to finish. Absolutely no problem in the flow. So took a message, narrated a friend story, and then gave a conclusion that there are times we don't have any control. So very well done. Let's give him a big hand. Now, advanced speeches definitely warrant critical feedback. So I got basically 3 recommendations. One is space and pause. So your voice is very clear, your English is excellent, but still you need to pause. Pause in the sense you need to give a break, at least from a break perspective for the audience to receive. So that's extremely important for you to recover and also for the audience to absorb your message. And you can set up things when you're transitioning very clearly. So I wish you had given some break between chunks of content, be it after the outback trip or after coming back from Chennai. So that is one thing. Second thing is 2 places I lost the connection. So you had this message of what is the solution. So mother's story. Mother's story is part of his plan, but it does not help you to build a conflict or a resolution in your typical story. The story is all about him, his wife, going to US, a broad plan, taking a short vacation. So mother's thing is incidental because it doesn't tie into the main story. It doesn't create sympathy or it doesn't create any anger against John that he's putting his mother in the old age home. So I felt the mother's thing. Second thing is you use a lot of days in the chronological order, Tuesdays, Thursdays, things like that. Unless it is going to add any value, my recommendation is not to add them. Because the story people will be able to follow it. Actually, does not matter whether it happens within 5 days or 50 days. That's what they say. So people will be followed, and that dimension is not relevant in a speech or a storytelling. And third thing is specific emotions, which most of us struggle. See, when he's in the outback, a lot of joy. That's exactly his vacation trip before his no other plans. So he was like, no, right? The gestures have to drop, voice and facial expression to the extent. None of us can be, most of us cannot be dramatic, but you can actually tone down and show the wife fallen down and the sadness. You can actually bring all this, and it's also very important for the project. So overall, excellent speech, excellent idea. Little bit more on the script and little bit more on the emotions would have made it top class. All the best to you.
Thank you. It was first of all wonderful evaluation for volume this speech. And let's hear from the timer. Timer, could you read out the